Well, Indiana state senators today heard public testimony for and against a bill to redraw Indiana's congressional districts. The House passed the bill last Friday. News 8's Malia Van Ostrand joining us live once again from the State House. And Malia, you had a chance to hear from people on both sides of this debate, right?
I sure did. I'm still at the State House right now where they've just wrapped up the public testimony. Over 100 people gave their testimony today. Right now they're still inside discussing House Bill 1032. Those discussions went on for nearly 4 hours today. Members of the public were instructed to sign up to testify using kiosks stationed outside the Senate chamber. 127 people signed up to speak.
The promise of one person, one vote is at the heart of our democracy. That promise depends on fair maps that protect every community's voice. This mid-decade redistricting effort threatens to break that promise. It risks silencing communities, undermining fair representation, and eroding trust in our democratic process.
A few showed up in favor of the bill and say they want the Republican senators to stick together as Democrats have done in the past.
Senators, I urge you not to just merely be in office, but to be in power, and to use that power to save our federal republic.
I enthusiastically support making Indiana a 9-0 state. It is unusual to redistrict other than after a census, and this should have been the map after the 2020 census.
But at least one man who traveled from Bloomington says the process didn't go as planned. He couldn't sign up because the kiosks were glitching, but stayed outside of the Senate chamber doors to protest.
It's wrong, and I hope that Hoosiers realize it's wrong. I mean, redistricting Indianapolis into 4 districts means that they don't have representation, and it's just sad that our government has become to this.
Inside the Senate chambers, lawmakers on both sides weighed in on what they thought about the bill.
The concern that I have on the issue is that it's not a binary choice, I don't think, between redistricting and get a 9-0 vote. I'm a Republican. I want the United States Congress to be controlled by the Republicans. I think our nation is better as a result of that.
Democrats continued to express opposition as the bill continues moving through the process. They said this session they will focus on housing, health care, child care, and utilities.
We're going to have to remain vigilant to ensure that we are continuing to center the lives, the voices, and the votes of Hoosiers, and not the power grab that we're seeing today.
Democrats proposed 4 amendments to the bills. They're inside discussing those proposed amendments right now as we speak. Now they will discuss the bill tomorrow for the second reading tomorrow afternoon. At the State House, I'm Malia Van Ostrand for Wish TV and WishTV.com.